Help find a cure for the world's toughest cancer. The Pancreatic Cancer Action Network's PurpleStride Detroit Walk is going virtual this Saturday, and the goal is to raise awareness and funds to help patients and find a cure to beat this disease. And I have the honor of being the virtual walk's MC this year. I'm really looking forward to it. And joining us now to tell us more about it and how you can get involved is PurpleStride Detroit's chair, Renee Corey. Renee, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me, Alicia.
First and foremost, for those who aren't familiar with the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network, or PanCAN as we supporters like to call it, what is the goal or the mission of your organization?
Well, right now it's to double survival, and it's to help assist patients when they're with their diagnosis, caregivers, friends, and family through the process.
And how did you get involved with PanCAN?
Well, roughly almost 5 years ago, my mother was diagnosed stage 4, and my father was researching online for any information on pancreatic cancer and came across the PanCAN website. He immediately reached out, got us involved. We created a team. We went to Washington, D.C. while my mom was still alive to advocate for pancreatic cancer. And then they have passed and I've stayed involved.
Well, so very sorry for the loss of your mother, and very appreciative of the work that you and your family are doing, and so many volunteers. I mean, PanCAN is volunteer run. It is nationwide, and you hold these walks across the country.
Absolutely. So PurpleStride happens across the country all throughout the year. Ours for Detroit is this Saturday, May 8th. It is our biggest fundraiser. It produces the most funds to support everything we do, from research, supporting scientific research, our own clinical trial, and all the advocacy and community support that we provide.
And I know, I was just checking the website, you're already to that 73% of your goal for what you'd like to raise, but we want to get 100%, absolutely 100% of that goal this weekend. Why do they call pancreatic cancer the world's toughest cancer?
It's all about detection. The pancreas is located behind the stomach and in front of the spine. So it's deep within the abdominal cavity, making it very hard to detect it. By the time symptoms arise, it's usually too late. Right now, it's the second leading cause of all cancer. It's the third cancer-related death cause, soon to be the second. So it takes a lot of lives. In America, we had 58,000 diagnosed roughly a year right now.
My father and father-in-law both passed away from pancreatic cancer within the last few years. So I'm a part of this fraternity, and I feel for everybody who's fighting it right now. Who's most at risk for pancreatic cancer?
There's evidence that increased age, smoking, being overweight, and even having a family history of pancreatic cancer all increase your risk. A personal history of pancreatitis and diabetes also does. We know that the African-American community have a higher incident when compared to the Asian, Hispanic, and Caucasian communities. And finally, in the Ashkenazi Jewish population, there's a common gene mutation, BRCA2, that we most know it towards breast cancer. It can also increase your risk of pancreatic cancer. So a really wide variety of people can be affected by it.
Saturday, May 8th is where and when people can help out. You can walk wherever you are to help find a cure and raise funds to fight this disease. And you get a t-shirt if you have that $25 donation, and I think you're sporting it right now. So people can register on your website, pancan.org. You can also just Google PurpleStride Detroit 2021, and it pops up as well. Renee Corey, chair of the PurpleStride Detroit Walk, thank you so much for being with us today, and thank you for everything you and all the volunteers there at PanCAN are doing.
Thank you, Alicia, for having us.